Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel where we're gonna cover 3 undervalued NFTs that I see massive potential in, plus a couple of bonus projects towards the end of the video. I think all 3 of these projects I'm gonna talk about right now has great potential. They have awesome teams, they're doing a lot of cool things, so I thought I would share them with you guys. So if you get any value from this video and just enjoy the video overall, do consider to subscribe to never miss any of my videos and smash that like button, of course. Let me know what you think of these projects down below in the comment section, and if there are any other NFTs that you would consider undervalued that I should feature next week, do let me know down in the comment section. Now with that said, this is not financial advice, of course. I'm just here to share my thoughts and opinions on these projects. Always do your own research on them, but I will leave all the links to these projects down below in the description so you can go and check them out. Also, the link to my Patreon and my Twitter will also be down below so you can go and check that out as well. Now with all of that out of the way, let's jump right into the first project. And the first project we're gonna talk about is Doge Capital. 5,000 unique generative Doges offering staking as a service, verification bot, and other services to the Solana blockchain. Now this is kind of an OG project. Believe it or not, I featured this collection on my channel back in November, like 6 months ago. So this is kind of an OG project and they're still out here crushing it. Every single day they're building. The team is amazing. This is a team of 20 people. There's 20 people behind this project. They have like 5 full-time devs which are working on this project. I'm just betting on the team because they have so many cool things going on. So let's jump right into it. So first of all, let's just check out their listing on Magic Eden. They have almost 40,000 Solana in volume, like 400 NFTs listed out of the 5,000 supply, so less than 10%, and their floor is currently 2.25 Solana. Now these guys did see some bad months as well. I think they dipped all the way down to like 0.6, 0.7 Solana, but they have pushed through the bad times, just continued to build, and they're right now back up to 2.25 Solana. And we've seen a ton of OG collections pump recently, and I can easily see the same thing happening to these guys. So I recently picked up some of these myself, but obviously not financial advice. Always do your own research and invest at your own risk. But I actually did a call with one of the team members behind Doge Capital, and we just had a super nice call. He described the Doge Capital in a super impressive way, and the way he described this project in one sentence was: Doge Capital is a profitable, decentralized tech company. So first of all, this project is profitable, which is something that many projects cannot say, but they currently have like 4 income sources. They offer staking as a service where they basically make staking platforms for other projects, and they currently made staking platforms for 17 projects over the last 7 weeks, which is when they started doing this. So in less than 2 months, 17 projects. They are also currently working on a verification bot, which basically is a Discord bot similar to Metrica, and I mean, they just made this and already 5 projects has bought it, so they will work on continuing to develop that bot and get more projects to buy it as well. They are also working on building an auction or raffle house, which basically is as a service as well, basically making different auction houses for different projects, which is something that a lot of projects has shown interest for, but they haven't launched any right now. They're currently working on developing how they want the platform to look and start working with projects on platforms like this. And then obviously they have revenue from their royalties on Magic Eden sales, as well as they just launched Dogebet, which I will go deeper into later in the video. But one thing I just want to show first is that they're super transparent with their entire financial report. If we go to their Discord, they have this channel called Financial Report. So let's quickly go over it. So first of all, 31st of March, they basically have estimated costs. So from March to August, we are estimating around $35,000 to $40,000 or 325 Solana to cover all the expenses of the roadmap. These numbers are mainly from the development cost and the server hosting. These numbers are subject to change with any sort of adjustment of the roadmap. And from the initial cost of the roadmap, we are aiming to earn an extra 500 Solana that will be reinvested into the project. In other words, we will consider this roadmap a success once we earn more than 825 Solana only from our new income sources by the end of August. Then they go on to say a little bit about their royalties and how they distribute these royalties. So for the month of March, we made around 200 Solana from royalties. We distributed 100 Solana for the percentage mentioned above and used the rest to cover the development fees. We are left with around 30 Solana that has been sent to our treasury wallet. Then they basically have income from the royalty. They have expenses to founder 1, founder 2, their dog token buyback and marketing team, engagement team, content team, basically sharing all of their expenses and all of their income. Then they have income from staking as a service. As you can see, they have made staking as a service for some big projects like Mile High Ape Club, Dapper Ducks, Soul Realty as well, and all of these other projects, and this made them a total of 73 Solana. Then they have their expenses expenses from this development right here, and a net profit. And towards the bottom you can see their current balance, which is super impressive. Their treasury currently holds 199 Solana, $27,000, around $55,000 worth of Doge tokens, 550 Solana worth of blue chip NFTs, and 120 Solana in other NFTs such as their Doge Capital NFTs and other ones. So a total of 1,096 Solana. So the good news is that we are already making money, and the better news is that we already are sustainable till the end of the roadmap only with our earnings. So even if they made no more money, they would still be able to deliver this entire roadmap during the next 4 months only with the money they have in their treasury. But obviously they will make even more money, so I'm not worried at all that these guys will deliver. But overall, I'm just super happy and really impressed by the way these guys do their financial reports, because they're super transparent. I wish more projects would do something similar to this, basically sharing all the numbers of expenses and income and sharing where the different money goes. So huge respect to the team for being this transparent. And they also have their staking V2 platform coming soon, which will allow different projects to basically customize their own platforms really easily, basically just drag and drop and customize it themselves, which at the end of the day will make staking services more affordable because the Doge team doesn't have to monitor it as much, and it will obviously just be a better service for the projects because they can customize it exactly the way they want without having to know any coding skills. Alright, and right now I'm on the Doge bet. So this is basically what it looks like, and you can host bets in 1 minute, 2 minute or 3 minute intervals, and this is basically the Bitcoin price. So right now you can only bet on Bitcoin, but they might add some more tokens in the future as well. Then you have place bet amount right here, and you can bet up or bet down. So right now I'm gonna place a bet and show you what it looks like. So once you place a bet, you basically have this vertical line which shows you where you entered. Then you have this other vertical line to the right which shows you when your bet ends, and then you have this horizontal line which basically shows you at what price you entered, so you can always monitor basically how your trade goes. And this is already a really popular product, so you can see the recent trades. There are a ton of recent trades. This basically just launched. They haven't done much marketing or anything for this product yet either. It launched like 5 days ago or something like that, and I think this betting platform can do really well. Personally, I like it a lot. I think it's really fun, although of course I'm not encouraging anyone to do betting because it's probably not smart financially, but it's a really fun game. So yeah, overall I think Doge Capital has huge potential. The team is just amazing. They're super transparent. They're doing a ton of different services. They are a profitable company. They have like 20 team members, which is insane, and the founder is also just really smart and has an awesome long-term vision behind this project. So yeah, that's basically Doge Capital right there. Alright, moving on to the second project, we have Age of Sam, which is another really interesting project with another really great team. So heading over to their website, it's a game of cunning strategy and survival in the battle for economic dominance on the dark side of the moon. And taking a look over at Magic Eden, there's currently like 100 NFTs listed out of their 2,400 supply approximately. They have only currently released 2,400 NFTs, but they will do a second mint to bring the final supply up to 4,444. Their floor price is currently at 2.2 Solana. These guys launched like 2 months ago now, and they're still out here crushing it, building like crazy, and their mint price was 1 Solana, so they are already at a nice 2x. So first of all, this is a super lore heavy project. I really like lore heavy projects like this, so if you're gonna invest into this project, I definitely recommend you checking out the entire lore. And one super unique and cool thing that these guys are doing is having these different factions. Now, what is a faction, you may ask? So looking at Magic Eden, you can probably see some familiar projects. You have Meerkat Millionaires, you have Piggy Soul Gang, Pesky Penguins, and basically these guys have partnered with these different projects. So currently they have 12 factions. They have Piggy Soul Gang, they have Soul Punks, they have Earnest in Disguise, they have Cam 1, Unirexity, Pixel Invaders, The Fellowship, Art Punks, Dope Apes, Pesky Penguins, Meerkat Millionaire Country Club, and they have Dronies. And these will actually bring utility when they release their staking. Their staking is right around the corner, should launch in only like a couple of days or something like that, and I'll basically explain the utility of these 12 factions really soon. But obviously, as I said, they are doing a second mint where they will bring in even more factions, and I mean, we're talking about some massive partnerships. Alright, so take a look at this announcement. Their second mint will be of approximately 1,900 NFTs to make the final supply like 4,444, and there will be new clones representing 12 new partners. We're talking some heavy hitters in the space, some massive projects partnering with Age of Sam. Okay, now you may ask, Ragnar, what do these factions actually do and what is their utility? So I'm glad you asked. So basically they are partnered with these 12 different factions and will add even more factions in their upcoming mint. But basically when sending these SAMs out on staking missions, there will basically be this gamified staking, sending them out on like 7-day missions. But when you send them out on missions, you have Solarium yield per day for a normal SAM NFT. But if you have a SAM NFT plus one of their partnered collections in your wallet, you get a 1.5x. So if you have a pesky penguin NFT in your wallet and a SAM NFT with a Meerkat Millionaire Country Club head, you get 1.5x. But if you actually match the NFT, so you have a pesky penguin NFT in your wallet and a SAM NFT with a pesky penguin head, you actually get a 2x on your yield. So basically matching the NFT faction with the SAM NFT gets you 2x, and just having one of the partnered factions but not the matching one gets you a 1.5x daily yield in Solarium. So I hope that made sense. But then you can also basically upgrade your SAM using Solarium. So even if you don't have one of the partnered factions, you can pay some Solarium to upgrade your NFTs either to 1.5x or 2x as well. And then you obviously have different character ranks as well, as you can see right here, which yields different amount of Solarium as well. So you have the recruit, which yields 2 Solarium per day, and then you have the top, which is the admiral, which yields 7.5 Solarium per day, and obviously is the most valuable as well. And their Solarium token actually doesn't have a liquidity pool yet, so the Solarium token isn't actually worth anything in dollar value. But after their second mint, they will actually use some of the proceeds they have already made and some of the proceeds from their upcoming mint to make a liquidity pool for this token, and therefore make it tradable for USDC and Solana and give it a dollar value. So the gamified staking is basically called Moon missions, where you send your SAM out on these staking missions, and they also have a play to earn game coming in the future. It's planned to come out in May 2022, as you can see right here. We launched the first chapter of our sci-fi adventure epic game, and they have some sneak peeks of this game over in their Discord, so you can go and check it out if you'd like to. But yeah, Age of Sam is another really interesting project. They're doing a lot of unique things with these partnered factions, which yields you different amounts of money if you actually have a partnered NFT. They have some massive partners with Solana Monkey Business and Degen Ape Academy, as well as Degen Dojo, coming in their upcoming mint. And they're obviously doing a liquidity pool for their token really soon, coming out with their gamified staking really soon, as well as a play to earn game in the near future. So overall, I really like Age of Sam, and I'm actually giving away one of their NFTs over in my Patreon in the next couple of days. So basically giving away 2.2 Solana worth of an NFT to one of the Patreon members. Moving on to the third and last project, we have Cursed Labs. So a Web3 and Airbnb consulting agency that offers discounts, staking, and monthly rewards to affiliate holders. So obviously you have probably heard about this project as well. Right now they are sitting at 4.5 Solana and almost 10,000 Solana in volume, with only like 200 NFTs out of their 5,000 supply listed, which is only like 4% of their supply listed. That's even without staking, because staking is coming very soon on May 1st, as you can see. So it's right around the corner. So the listings and the price could move even further once staking is released. And this project is actually a part of the Scion ecosystem, which I talked about in last week's video, where I had more focus on the Scion ecosystem and CAC Cartel, which was the project that introduced the Scion token and the ecosystem. But after researching it, I got interested in Cursed Labs as well, because this is another really interesting project. So first of all, they have a doxed team, which we love to see, of course, and they're also doing a lot of interesting things. So as you can see in their recent announcement, they basically said, I'm finalizing our new service sheet before we start to take on any new clients, and I just wanted to share with y'all basically all the bullet points of what this entire laboratory has to offer. So Cursed Labs basically offer a lot of different services, such as Discord management, team setup and onboarding, whitelist management, and all of these different things as well. Then they have a distribution studios, which basically offers services such as branding, graphic design and logos, NFT art and metadata, as well as all of these other things. And they have a rental arbitrage master class, which includes a 5-day bootcamp class, 20 hours of recorded video, and all of these other things on rental arbitrage. And I mean, for those new to the project, basically to just introduce it in their own words, what is Cursed Labs? Cursed Labs is a blockchain-based project that merges Web3-based services with real-world business. With a team of experienced real estate professionals, Cursed Labs plans to purchase and lease Airbnb properties, which will generate proceeds for Cursed Labs project, including its Scion resources. Holders of Cursed Labs NFTs are brand advocates who will receive an affiliate reward in two ways: 50% through Sol USDC airdrop and 30% through staking yield. So that's the basics of this project. They are also coming out with their own merch really soon, as you can see some sneak peeks of right here. I think this merch actually looks really cool. And they have even made their very own Cursed Degen games, which is a betting platform. So as you can see, this is what it looks like. You can bet as much Solana as you'd like and choose the 2 numbers you think the dice will land on. You can see recent rolls right here. So they have their own betting platform, which looks really cool as well. So I mean, overall, this is just a team of builders. They have a strong community, low amount listed. Floor price is looking pretty good already, but they also have staking coming out really soon and a lot of other services which will bring revenue to this project, which they probably will share back to the holders. So I just think Cursed Labs is another really interesting project worth checking out. And just to end this video off with a couple of bonus projects, these are actually projects that I have featured on the channel before, so you probably know of them. But first of all, we have Bohemia. Super bullish. The team is amazing. They're doing so many cool things. They're right now sitting at a floor of approximately 29 Solana with less than 100 NFTs out of their 5,000 supply listed, which is insane. They are also coming out with their art gallery as well as a female version in the future, and you can even upgrade your Bohemias, make them a master guru to double your staking yield as well. They're doing so many interesting things. The art is sick as well in my opinion. So overall, super bullish on Bohemia. I then just wanted to quickly mention DeFi Pirates. They have seen a nice move in floor price already, currently sitting at like 8 Solana, and they recently released their game trailer. They're basically coming out with a GameFi game similar to DeFi Kingdoms over on the Harmony chain, and the game is coming out really soon, basically in the start of May, right around the corner, and I think these can go even higher once that game comes out. Super bullish on DeFi Pirates. And last but not least, I just wanted to mention Soul Gods. I know that this may be out of some of you guys' range, but right now sitting at like 60 Solana floor. They are coming out with their bridged collection in mid-May, which will be a new collection of 10,000 NFTs, and it's basically just one of those OG projects that I easily can see hit 100 Solana and even higher. So overall, super bullish on Soul Gods as well. And those were basically the bonus projects. And there you go, those were basically the projects in today's video. If you got any value from it and enjoyed this video, do remember to smash that like and subscribe down below to never miss any of my videos. Also check out my Patreon and my Twitter linked down below in the description. Let me know what you thought of these projects down below in the comment section, and if there's any other projects you'd like me to talk about in the future. The links to all of these projects will of course also be down below in the description, so you can go and check them out. Now with all of that out of the way, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.